Good afternoon, we are back here at Epcot Center to continue our adventures around World Showcase. If you guys are not familiar with this series, what we've been doing is going to each of the pavilions and getting an in-depth look at them. And we've made it about halfway around World Showcase. The last one that we did was America, and now we're heading out to Japan. Here we are where we last left off at the America Pavilion, and what we'll do is we'll put a link down in the description and up in the corners to all of the other videos from this series so you guys can catch up if you haven't already. And now we're on to the first thing in the Japan Pavilion. And that's this shaved ice stand. Looks like they've got plum wine, sake, beer, drinks, ice cream, shaved ice, sushi. Oh, it's called the Kabuki Cafe. And this is everything that they have to offer. It looks pretty good, actually. Never had anything from here. I have heard people say that the frozen beer is good. Directly to the right of the Kabuki Cafe is a stairway. And we're not actually going up those stairs just yet because there's another entrance a little bit further in the pavilion. The next thing we're gonna see is this building right here. One of the things that I like about Epcot is they kind of explain everything. So this is a sign that tells you what this building is. This is the Goju Noto, which means 5-story pagoda. And this traditionally represents the 5 elements from which Buddhists believe all things in the universe are produced. In ascending order, the elements are earth, water, fire, wind, and sky. It's pretty neat. I like how the clouds are flying past today. And directly behind us from this pagoda is what I think is the best photo spot in all of Epcot, is this gate out here. So this is the torii, like the great torii at the Mitsukoshi Shrine, standing in the tidal waters of Hiroshima Bay. This gate of honor welcomes all who pass by its 30 beams. This is what I mean about the best photo spot in all of Epcot. From the torii, we are turning past the 5-story pagoda and heading up this little ramp over here, which also leads up to the same spot that these stairs led up to. Directly behind the pagoda, there's a koi pond over here, which also has a part of the Agent P World Showcase adventure in it. If you guys watch back at our video, which we'll link in the description down below and up in the corner, to Agent P's World Showcase adventure, we'll show you how this pond and waterfall is incorporated into the adventure. Continuing our way up this ramp here, we are headed back into this little garden area over here, which is a very nice secluded area of Epcot. Up here there is some very secluded tables so you can have a picnic or eat. There's a bunch of different food options here in the Japan Pavilion to choose from that you could use these tables. As we continue on, there are a couple more waterfalls and ponds back here. I've actually never been back to this section of the pavilion, and it is very picturesque. I love the lanterns, I love the seating area over here, and there's a little bathroom over here too. Oh, and there's an inside seating area too. I didn't know that this was even here. Oh, this is a food place. Here's what the inside looks like, and of course all of the seating that we were showing earlier outside is for this grill as well. Let's have a look and see what they have on the menu. This looks really good, actually. We'll definitely have to be back to try some of this. It has some bench seating around the outside that would probably be a good place to escape the rain on a rainy day. So because the way this pavilion is laid out, we're gonna head back down to the koi pond just to kind of give us a centralized location to come back to, and then start making our way back around on the inside area here. There are so many little pathways all back through this garden area. Definitely would make some fantastic photo ops. We're going to turn and head down these stairs back towards the koi pond over here so that you guys can get like a centralized area. So here we are back at the koi pond, and then here is the menu for the Katsu Grill again, and now we are headed around this side. So this is the garden house. Let's see what they have on the menu. So here's the menu. Basically just beers, wines, and drinks and stuff like that. From the garden house, there is a couple, like one table, I almost said a couple of tables, one table to drink your drinks at. There's a little mochi cart, which isn't open right now because it rained. Basically just an ice cream cart where you can also get cold beverages. And right next to this little ice cream cart, there is also a pin cart, which is also closed right now because of the rain. Next to the pin cart is another entrance to the Katsura Grill. And there's also a pressed penny machine. You can get one of these 4 pennies. And right next to that one is another one with 4 more designs in it. From the press penny machines, we head into the castle, which is the main portion of the Japan Pavilion. I actually came out a little bit from the gates of the castle to kind of show you guys a little sign here that tells us about the castle. So in feudal times, great castles dominated the Japanese countryside. Inhabitants of the castle towns surrounding them found refuge within their mighty walls. This little lantern here is also part of the Agent P World Showcase adventure. As we head in, there's these samurai statues guarding the entrance to the castle. There's one on either side. It's pretty awesome. All right, let's head into the castle, which is actually just a gift shop, but there's also a Kawaii exhibit in there. So before we head into this exhibit, I did want to show you guys just across from it. This is the Kid Cot location for this pavilion, and there's also all kinds of fun origami out here. Look, there's a Stitch. There's a Stitch and a Dumbo and a Mickey and a Minnie. All right, into the exhibit. All about Japan's cute culture. I do really highly suggest that if you come to this pavilion, check out this exhibit because it's really fun. They are playing some J-pop in here right now. And then there's just like a little example of what Kawaii is. So this is a normal Gundam. There's a Kawaii Gundam. It goes through the origin of it and where it came from. And then on into modern things that you can buy in Japan. This is a very Kawaii bedroom set. Cute cuisine. I love this Pikachu tea kettle, and I love this Totoro bathroom set. So many fun, cute things in this exhibit. Officially cute. I like that. Salaryman. Still one of my favorite things to come out of Japan. Kawaii representations of salarymen. Love that. There's one right there. Salaryman superheroes. And then they have a little display of Kawaii characters. Domo, Pikachu. My favorite, Kumamon. From that exhibit, we turn to the right to Mitsukoshi. This is where you come to get all kinds of different Japanese treats. There's also a sake bar in here. Oh, you can get vintage sake. All kinds of different stuff. And you can buy the bottles of sake back here. If you ever wanted to try green tea Kit Kats, you can get them here. All kinds of fun stuff in here, like sake sets, fun candies, like these little sushi candies. They have a whole section of gummies and Pocky, mochi with flavored bean paste inside of it. They have the Ramen, the Japanese soda with a marble inside of it. I don't know exactly, we've never done this before, but basically you open it and pop the marble down inside of it. I don't know why. And they also have little cans of coffee and stuff like that. Sriracha peas, wasabi peas. I don't know what this is. I'm interested though, it just says hot. Little crabs. And then all kinds of other little chips with fun flavors and stuff like that. Shrimp chips. You should definitely come out here and give it a try. Try something exciting. They also have golden Oreos from the sake bar and all of these fun little candies and treats. We're heading into another section of ceramic dishes. The Hustle Cat. There is a lot of stuff in these gift shops. I don't know how I'm going to be able to show you guys everything. I'm just going to kind of show you guys just an overview of what's going on around here. Chopsticks and chopstick breasts. And now we're heading into another section. This is the accessories section. They have samurai swords. There is so much stuff to see in here. They have wooden swords, masks, fans, all kinds of stuff. They have little Zen gardens and little Buddha statues. They have the little lucky cats. You can buy a bonsai tree in here. How much do you think a bonsai tree is? $99.50. Well, they have little Christmas bonsai trees too. You can buy a bonsai tree gift set and start your own bonsai tree. Start growing it. Look, it's barely even a sapling. So many different things to see in here. Wow. They have a way to practice your Japanese lettering here that will like evaporate away, I guess. Huh, look at that. Yeah, look, they're already starting to evaporate away. They have a table full of incense. From this little area here, we're headed into another section where you can buy traditional Japanese kimonos and zori slippers. Now these are kind of expensive, I believe. Let's see if I can see the price of one. That's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. This one's only $49.95, but they do have an entire section of ones behind a red velvet rope that says, please ask for assistance. From the area with the kimonos, we are headed into just the accessory section. This is like where you can get bags and sweatshirts and umbrellas and stuff like that. Lots and lots of fans and umbrellas. Very large selection of fans. So there's a whole section where you can buy pearls, and this is a Mikimoto pearl store, but they have a much larger selection inside. Oh, they have a whole section of clocks back there, which are very impressive looking. Look at the clockworks inside of there. Now we are heading into the modern Japan section with a lot more modern stuff. They have a whole section here where you can pick out your own oyster and they crack it open to see if it's got a pearl inside of it. And then you get to keep the pearl. They have a whole section of like skincare, Japanese skincare stuff. Oh, there's a little toothbrush cap. Looks like a fish. Oh, the section where you can pick your own oyster to check and see if it's got a pearl in it is called Akoya Pearls. We're starting to get a mix between modern Japan and Tokyo Pop. This nano block sets, which look amazing. They've got some squishies here. Oh, this is neat. They have these little folding sets where you can make all these little animals like cats or these people here or dogs. There we go. We're headed into Tokyo Pop now. And I like this. You guys know I love hamburgers and a nice hot dog sandwich. Is this? Oh, it's a little sandwich. Whole section of Hello Kitty stuff. That is a big Kitty White right there. Oh, there's a whole Retsuko section, which I love. There's the front and the back of the pillow. Gudetama. It's just an egg. If you guys don't know about this, it's an egg. Lots and lots of Funko Pops. You got Sailor Moon, you got Dragon Ball Z. And we got some Godzilla merch over here, as well as Naruto. And of course, lots of Pokemon. Well, this is Zelda, I think. I think this is definitely Zelda. And then more Pokemon, more Zelda stuff. What are these? Are these models? I think they are models. Well, that's pretty neat. You get all kinds of stuff in here. Whoa, an entire Pokemon trainer set. Nintendo, Super Mario stuff. Some more Zelda stuff. Oh, look, there's a little Pikachu over here that you can take your photo with. We actually started in the castle back there and worked our way all the way around this pavilion through the gift shop up to the front over here. And now we need to check out upstairs, which is Teppanito, a restaurant. Before we head up there and have a look inside of Teppanito, I wanted to show you guys they have opened up the ice cream and the little souvenir cart. So right now they've got some of these different drinks out right now. And then it's just a little gift stand. You can get all kinds of stuff over here. Chopsticks, keychains, masks, little Japanese flag headbands. Fun stuff. Little squishies over here too. Alright, back over to Teppanito. Let's have a look inside of the restaurant. Hopefully they'll have a menu in there too. Teppanito, where the spirit of Japanese cuisine is demonstrated through the culinary feats of Teppan chefs. I wanted to give you guys a look at the menu here at Teppanito. It's kind of a lot of stuff, but it does look really good. We've eaten here one time before during the fireworks and it was really good. I think we'll definitely have to be back again sometime soon. There is a second menu here. I have no idea what the difference between the first and second menus are, but there are two of them here. Maybe this is the lunch menu? I don't know. Here's a look at the dining room, and there seems to be two different dining rooms. This is the bar over here where they're making the sushi. And then there's another dining room over here. So this, I guess, is called Tokyo Dining. So this isn't Teppanito? Now wait, maybe that's why there were two different menus. So I found out that this is Tokyo Dining, which is more traditional Japanese style dining. And Teppanito back here is hibachi style, where the chef cooks in front of you. Definitely are a lot of different sections, a lot of different tables back here. Oh, ooh, he's making the little onion volcano all the way down at the end of the hall. I believe this leads back to the kitchen. And then the bathrooms for the restaurant are back here. One thing to note about Teppanydo and Tokyo Dining, you can get a view of illuminations if you sit at the window in Tokyo Dining. You cannot from Teppanydo. There is no fireworks view from back there. There actually are very few windows. From the entrance of Teppanydo and Tokyo Dining, I wanted to show you guys this area here. It's actually a really good spot to watch illuminations from. Right here. I would try not to block the window too much from people that are eating inside the restaurant, but maybe right in this corner right here you could set up and watch illuminations with the perfect view. And there's another set of stairs around the front of the building here. We're headed back down. You can see the gate off in the distance over there. Back down on the first floor at the entrance to this gift shop, and I wanted to point out two things. There's an elevator over here that will take you up to Teppanydo and Tokyo Dining, and there's another little stand over here where you can make reservations for Teppanydo or Tokyo Dining. So just to kind of give you guys some wayfinding points, there's the entrance to the castle. Here's the entrance to Teppanydo and Tokyo Dining that we went into. This is the reservation stand. Back here is the entrance to the gift shop and the elevator that will take you up to Teppanydo and Tokyo Dining. As you guys can hear, the drummers are out there drumming again, and I'm standing right next to the sign that tells us what time the drummers come out every day. I also wanted to point out this little lamp right here, or this little statue, because this was actually a gift from the country of Japan to Roy Disney, and now it's out here, and its permanent home out at the Japan Pavilion in Epcot. Turning from the main corridor, we can see some construction walls back here. There is a little Zen garden out here, a little Zen rock garden. And then there is some construction walls, which you used to be able to get back here, but now they are building another Japanese restaurant back behind these walls. So I'm pretty excited to see what it's going to turn out like. You can kind of see how much area they've cleared back there. I'd be interested to know how that affected Agent P's World Showcase Adventure, because there used to be a little bonsai tree back there that you had to interact with that is now been taken out. From the construction walls, we turn to the right to what used to be a smoking section. It is no longer a smoking section. All smoking sections for this area of the park have been moved in between France and the UK Pavilion. The only thing that's left in the Japan Pavilion is this, which is the booth that they use during all of the different food festivals. So right now we're in the Festival of the Holidays, so this is a Festival of the Holidays food booth, but during Flower and Garden, Food and Wine, all the other festivals, this will be a food booth. And thus we reach the end of the Japan Pavilion. Up next is Morocco. So join us next time for the Morocco Pavilion. I'm excited to see that one. I really like the Japan Pavilion. There was a lot of neat things to see inside of there. A lot of neat little gifts and very interesting gifts. I didn't realize they had that little quick service restaurant up high with the little outdoor garden seating and the koi pond and everything. It's very nice. We will definitely be back to be trying some of the restaurants here in the Japan Pavilion. But with that being said, we are off. We will see you guys tomorrow.
I'm Art.
I'm Elizabeth.
And I'm Annie.
Come see us at Our Life on the Go.
And now it's time to pay the price.